As an end-of-life planning consultant, I've been having a lot of conversations recently that begin with the question, what if? What if I or a loved one become infected with COVID-19 and have to go into hospital? Well, first off, remember that most people who get infected will only have minor symptoms and will recover at home. But there's no denying or downplaying the fact that many people have and will become more seriously infected and require hospitalization. Now, many of those folk will recover, but sadly, many will not, or may take some time before they recover. And that raises the question that I get asked a lot. What kind of end-of-life care can I expect? Now, the answer to that question depends partly on you as well as the health providers. You can be prepared for that eventuality, whether it's your life or the life of a loved one. So let me offer you 3 things that you can do to be better prepared. 1, if you haven't done so already, choose a healthcare decision maker. That is someone who can speak on your behalf about the kind of end-of-life care you would like. If you were in intensive care, for example, or on a ventilator, there's a good chance that you might not be particularly communicative, as the doctors will almost certainly try to sedate you. That's just part of the process. And that's when you would want an advocate who knows your wishes to be there, if possible. You would certainly want your healthcare providers to know your wishes. So have a conversation with that person so that they know what matters to you most. Now, if this person is someone who doesn't live with you, you'll need to call them or arrange a video chat with them to have that conversation. But have the conversation and share your concerns. You can also download an official form from your state's Attorney General website or your local government's website and complete that. But even if you can't obtain such a form, it's still better to have your wishes in writing and to name the person who you would like to be your advocate. Number 2, talk with your family, your spouse, and the important people in your life about your thoughts and feelings around end-of-life care. Again, share what matters to you the most. Would you want to be put on a ventilator? Would you want to be resuscitated if it meant a significant decrease in the quality of your life afterwards? And once you've talked with your loved ones, have the conversation with your doctor or your primary care provider. Ask your questions. What does it mean, for example, to be in ICU or intensive care? What is intubation? What happens if you have to go on a ventilator? Knowing what happens and what matters to you will help your care team make decisions that align with your wishes. 3, if you are particularly at risk with underlying health issues and become ill with COVID-19, what really does matter to you the most? Is comfort the most important thing? Lack of pain management? Being able to communicate with your loved ones? Are you open to trying all the available treatments? What are your worries or concerns? Would you prefer to stay at home if possible or go into hospital? Would you want even to be in intensive care, even if it meant a lengthy stay in the hospital, or that you might have to be moved to a nursing facility because you didn't have the strength to go home, or even being moved to a hospice? Are your affairs in order? That is, your financial affairs. Do you have a will, an up-to-date will? Are your funeral wishes known? Arrangements been made ahead of time? And also about the quality of your relationships. Is there anything that needs to be said, or anyone that you need to speak with? Do it now before it's too late. Now, I realize that all of this can sound overwhelming and scary, but there is support out there beyond your immediate family and your other loved ones. There are many resources on the internet that can help you, including healthcare and government websites. You see, you're not alone. There are a lot of people asking these questions right now. And an end-of-life planning consultant like myself can also help you, provide you with that personal support. We can guide you through the process. If you're interested in learning more about end-of-life care and planning, go to beforeigosolutions.com to learn more about the organization I work with. And at the end of this video, you'll find a short list of helpful resources to guide you through the necessary conversations about end-of-life care that I think will leave you feeling better prepared, more confident to face this crisis. You're not alone. Thank you, and good health.